Hi, my name is Michael Schaefer. I'm the Director of Substance Use Programming at Affiliated Clinical Services in West Bend, Wisconsin. Here again today to discuss the impacts of addiction in our communities and in our society. Today, I want to talk about the impacts and size and scope of alcohol addiction. Now, it's really hard to judge the number of how many people who are struggling with alcoholism in our society. In fact, most people only really get counted when they've reached out for help, and many people don't. One of the ways that I can look and see that there's a massive number of people in our society who are struggling with addiction is looking at our retailers who sell alcohol. And one of them that catches my eye is noticing convenience stores and gas stations that sell small bottles of liquor next to the counter and next to the register. And you might have noticed them there too and asked yourself, who buys them? And I'm here to tell you, mostly who buys them are people who are struggling with addiction to alcohol. See, when a person is struggling with addiction to alcohol, they oftentimes don't want to buy alcohol at the same location over and over again because it's embarrassing. I mean, what are the cashiers going to think if I'm buying another bottle of vodka here at the same liquor store and at the same grocery store? But convenience stores are everywhere, and they offer me many places to go. On top of that, addiction is driven by impulses. And even if we tell ourselves, I'm not going to do this today, and I'm not going to drink today, if exposed to drinking situations, oftentimes our willpower caves. Now, no one would ever ask someone who's addicted to heroin to spend time with their drug dealer. That would be insane. There was no way they could stay sober. But people who are in recovery from alcohol in our society have many places where they have to go to get food, to get gas, where they're going to be exposed. And so when you see those bottles sitting there the next time that you're checking out at the convenience store, I want you to just remember, this is a sign and a symptom of a culture that has many people that are struggling with alcohol. And maybe be even a little mad that when someone buys that bottle there, it's a drug deal. It's a drug deal that's probably ruining someone's life. And it doesn't have to be this way. Not only can we support people to work a life of recovery, and oftentimes one of those plans is to not actually go into gas stations and to pay at the pump, but we can also work in our societies to advocate for policies to make alcohol less visible in those situations, or possibly not even have hard liquor at gas stations altogether. In many states, like in Colorado, where marijuana is legal to sell at dispensaries, you still have to go to a liquor store to buy hard alcohol. Yet here in Wisconsin, we allow it to be sold at gas stations. And so, again, we want the conversation to get started, because only then will change happen. Thank you so much for starting it with me.